Hi there. Okay, let's see what's really going on with your person. Okay, it's total silence. I'm hearing nothing between you. There's no contact, there's no speaking, and I feel that you don't really have much of an idea what they're up to. So let's get the tea. Let's have a couple of these cards first. Let's get to the bottom of it. Bad habits. Okay, addictions and toxicities. So either your person or somebody they're involved with or they're mixing with, it's toxic. All right, this is what you don't know. So if it coming across as really, everyone's having a wonderful time, if you're seeing pictures, bits and pieces, okay, you don't know the whole story, the truth. This is the truth. It's toxic. All right, it's not working out, but more than that, it's addiction. Okay, somebody's got an addiction to something. One more, and then I will get some more cards out. Whoa, dodging bullets. This is a very, very strong message, especially with this addiction card. It could be many addictions. It could be, the usual culprits: alcohol, gambling, watching too much stuff online, you know what I mean? But it could also be overspending, chasing the golden goose that doesn't exist. But this message, dodging bullets, is for you. Okay, this is why I really felt it so strongly today. I kept hearing get to the bottom of it. You've escaped this, all right? You're being protected. Your higher self knows your whole life, okay? And sometimes people are, although we have free will and we create our, situations, sometimes people are removed for a reason, all right? So this person that you're not speaking to is in some form of addictive circle, and at the moment you're being kept out of this. All right, so let's get the tarot deck out and dig a bit deeper into what's going on in their environment, okay? I'm also going to have a look about how this person, your ex, truly feels about you, okay? Not what they're telling other people, not by the block or the no contact or any of that, just what they really feel. So give these a shuffle, and like I said earlier, I hope you're well, I hope you're okay. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for your support. It means the world to me. If you'd like a personal reading, I'm taking that because it has come out. Oh, I can't believe that. Well, I can actually. If you'd like a personal reading, just click on the title of the video. The links are in the description box and all the readings are on the website. Okay, go check them out, and also check out the free relationship report. And thank you for your comments. I do read all of them. Okay, and I send you all my love. I really, really do. The first card out, Three of Cups in the reverse. So, with the addiction card, toxicity, Three of Cups in reverse is a classic card of somebody who is drinking too much, partying too much, playing the field too much, toxic. It's just absolutely toxic. So that is what is going on in the environment. But it's come up in the reverse. So if you are seeing or hearing or even just assuming, because we all assume when there's no contact, that your ex is happy and everybody's just having a jolly good old time. No, they're not. They're not at all, okay? There's a lot of bitchiness. The social life they've got, the relationship they're in, especially if it was third party with the Three of Cups, is going down the pan, okay? But there's also overindulgence. Now, it could be that your person isn't the one with the habits, whatever they may be. It could be that it's the third party who's got the habits. But whoever's got it, okay, it's a very toxic, unstable, messy environment. Really, really messy. And that's why you're being kept out of it, okay? Your ex is not enjoying the social interactions they're in at the moment. Anything else, please, on this environment? Okay, the World in the reverse. It's not working. They're still thinking about you, okay? They haven't let go of you, which is why you're watching this today, because you are feeling that energy. You know, it's only when we look back in life that we can see that when we felt something and we had no evidence, but we knew, we just knew this, just that is you knowing that this person is still connected into you in some shape or form. Okay, but going back to the environment, 3 of Cups in reverse, World in reverse, no, they're not happy at all. I mean, there's just disappointment. They feel that the social situation they're in now, wherever they're living, whatever they're doing, is not working out. They're spinning their wheels. What they thought they were going to achieve is, no, it's just not working. One more. 10 of Wands. That's a struggle. They've got insurmountable problems. Their energy's low. They feel like they're surrounded by dead ends. I just heard the word dead end, that the situation they're in now is a dead end. Okay? I don't feel they've got the energy to get out of it, especially if there's addictions. Okay? But they've got no... Somebody in their environment, whether it's them or the other person or other people, there's a real lack of low self-esteem, which is fueling some addictive behaviour. I've just heard that. Lack of, low self-esteem fueling addictive behaviour. They almost feel like they're resigned to this, that it's their fate now, that they've dug the hole and they've got to sit in it because they can't see a way out. Okay, the World in reverse is totally restricted, stuck energy, spinning your wheels, stuck in the same old loop. Okay? But I think you know that. I think you knew that. I think you knew that you were the best thing that ever walked in their life, that came in through that door. Yeah, it's you they miss. 2 of Cups, it's you they want. You balanced this person out. You didn't judge them. You had a very strong friendship. Okay? You could have both enjoyed partying, I'm hearing. You could have both had a good social life. I feel this other person could have taken it too far, or maybe that was a weakness of theirs. Okay? But you balanced them out. The 2 of Cups to me is one of the most beautiful cards for love. I know it's only a 2, but I always feel it's a card that comes up when 2 people have made a soul agreement, before you've reincarnated, hey, we'll try this, or we'll do this, okay? And then you meet and you just recognise something in that person. Sometimes they don't stay forever, okay? Sometimes they come into our lives to reflect back to us a wound that we've got that needs healing, that we need to grow from, okay? But during the time that you spend with this person, it is a very, very strong connection, and they do still love you. Yeah, 3 of Wands. So 2 of Cups with the 3 of Wands in reverse. So the 3 of Wands in reverse is then, let's go back to their environment for a minute. I really just want to delve back into that, because we've got the 3 of Cups in reverse, 3 of Wands in reverse. So the friendships that they had or they formed since you've separated are not working out. There's 2 3s in reverse, and on an emotional level, they're looking back at the love that you shared, okay? They're looking back at the balance, the unity, and just, you were like a puzzle. You just fitted together, and that's why this has been so hard. You did just fit together. And then with the 3 of Wands, they're looking back at that decision they made to either end this relationship, or if you ended it, to put you in a position where you had no choice for your own sanity. All right, but they're looking back at that decision. And the 3 of Wands in the reverse does mean somebody who is not moving forward in the situation they're in, and it's a returning home card. You know, if you've been travelling, it's quite often a card, or you've moved to a different country where, yeah, it was good to start with, but it's, you know, you want to go home, wherever home is to you. You know, wherever home is. They say home is where the heart is. You know, sometimes when you live somewhere and you just don't feel settled, that's what this is about. But in relation to you, they are still in love with you, and you know, they want to return home. You know, they realise that they chased, you know, the grass is greener. They had a lack of foresight. They haven't planned. They didn't think this through. All right, you know, you could have called them out on some form of addiction. Okay, and instead of them, I feel this is a real biggie for them actually, if this is the case, because instead of them facing that and, you know, saying, okay, I do have an issue with whatever it is, they decided to go to another situation where it would almost be enabled. Okay, they didn't want to face their own wound. And going right back where I said that two people, we all make, well, this is what I believe. Always take what you believe though, okay? This, you know, we can watch videos and this might resonate with you. If it does, great. If it doesn't, no worries. But I believe that we, you know, we know what our life, the major things in our life are, and we have a plan, and we agree with our soul family, soul group, soul friends to reenact certain things in this life so that we can grow. And then we forget. that is the thing. And then we come here and it is painful, okay? So going back to your relationship, I feel that your person is going to grow from this, but their lesson has been going into a situation where either they were still enabled or they didn't have to take accountability and they could just, you know, carry on whatever behaviour they were doing. And now the coin's flipped and it's really staring them in the face, probably because when you are being enabled, then there is no stability. So they're not in a stable situation. Like I say, you know, it's not successful. There's a lot of bitchiness, a lot of cattiness, possibly a lot of partying or whatever. But they want to move home. They want to come back. I'm going to see what they'd like to say to you. This is the truth. This is, what do they say these days? I'm not very young. They call it the tea, don't they? You know, this is what's really going on. They took the easy way out, in a nutshell, because they didn't want to face what you'd probably told them all along. Blamed you, which is normal human behaviour. Legged it, as we say in the UK. Got themselves into this situation. And now the person or people they are with are mirroring back to them what needs to be healed. Okay, let's see what messages they've got for you. Depth, awareness, importance, value. Yeah, they've realised the depth of your connection, the importance of you in their life, and the value and the kindness and everything that you brought to it, okay? They've realised that. What they're going to do about it though. They're feeling very withdrawn, they're feeling lonely, and they feel very cut off, okay? Now the Three of Cups in reverse can mean a lack of social life. So from a more detailed dig down, it will mean that they either haven't got friends they can connect with, or the people that made it easy for them, okay? You triggered them. You triggered them. These are the people who've made it easy for them. No accountability. But now they feel lonely. They feel lonely within this connection, because the Two of Cups is that, it's that depth. It's just a deep connection, all right? And they miss that. Confessions, they'd like to come clean and they'd like to speak to you. They'd like to send a message, okay? They want to confess to you. They want to tell you how they feel. Return, wow, yeah. I know they're toxic. I know, you know, take what resonates. Every relationship is different, and I don't agree with, you know, narcissistic is different. You know, this scientifically, a true narcissist brain doesn't have the, let's put it simply, the grey matter, because I'm not a, you know, scientist, doesn't have the grey matter that gives people like me and you empathy. No amount of compassion, healing, will ever change them, okay? It won't. It's a shame, but it won't. And the best thing you can do if it is a true narcissist is understand how it happened, understand about why whatever you do will never be good enough, and why they see everything as a complete attack on them, and they will try to destroy you, okay? They will try to destroy you. All right, but I'm not feeling this is narcissistic. I'm feeling this is someone who possibly had an addiction, who took the easy way out because they weren't at the point in their life to face that problem, okay? But they want to come back. They want a second chance, okay? Are you going to give it to them? Let's just have one of these cards. I mean, the choice is yours, okay? The choice is yours. Yeah. It's yours. They are going to come forward. There is going to be a message, okay? They are still in love with you. They're sick of listening to other people, but there's going to be a crossroads. You get to choose though. It's Judgment Day, all right? It's Judgment Day. They're going to ask you, is it too late? But the choice is yours. You always go with what's with you. So I'll leave that with you. Just remember, you're on the pedestal. You're brilliant. You're gorgeous. And I love you, okay? Love yourself. Be selfish, say no, do what makes you happy, okay? And you don't have to save anyone. Some people can't be saved, all right? It's not their soul contract or whatever. You know, you can have compassion, you can care, but you have to remember that you are worthy of the best in life, okay? I love you, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.